Hi, I'm Leah from Cool School Technologies, and I'm bringing you cool, creative online opportunities for learning. Each week, we bring you free tools you can use in the classroom and at home to help your students thrive. This week, I'll be talking about how to monitor weekly progress. In Michigan, schools are shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Since we don't know when schools will reopen, it's really important to document the types of activities and the learning your child is doing at home. So this session is for parents and caregivers who have young ones at home. And if you have a high schooler, they can participate because now is the time for them to be more responsible about their learning. The progress report I'm going to show you has 2 pages and is available on the Cool School Technologies Facebook site. Message me if you like a copy of the progress report. Whole child development is used as a framework to create this progress report because we want your student to be healthy, safe, challenged, and engaged. You should be recording activities that are not only about subject matter, but also social, emotional, and physical as well. Section 1 is a place to review your child's strengths and weaknesses. What are the classes they dislike? What are the classes they like? What are they struggling and why? Section 2 is for goal setting. Are there goals set by the teacher, class, grade level, or school to follow? If so, document those goals in this section. Caution: goal setting can be challenging to do with young children, so we will not be reviewing goal setting in this video. Look for another Cool School video on goal setting. Section 3, which is the heart of the progress report. What are the activities being completed each week? What are the categories for those types of activities? And how long do they take your learner to complete? Remember, there are approximately 7 hours in a school day, including lunch. So students are in school roughly 35 hours, including lunch. Page 2, sections 4 through 7 require you and your child to engage in a discussion. It requires active listening on your part as a parent. The responses to these questions tap into cognitive, creative, social, and emotional aspects of learning and development. Look for yet another separate video on how to complete part 2 of the progress report. So let's really get into this progress report now. Section 1, strengths and weaknesses. Where do you get this information? Conversations from your teacher, conversations and observations from what you see your student doing at home and in school, previous progress reports, or report cards. When you complete this section, it is often a good guide for the other activities and answers in later part of the progress report. In the example provided, you will see Jaja's strengths, weaknesses, and activities in progress. It's important to include the activities and the subject students started this year, even though they haven't been evaluated or tested on them. Remember, this is a progress report, so we want to talk about everything in progress. It's noted that Jaja does not always hand in assignments. So that means she has a little challenge in self-regulation, a set of skills related to learning but not actually learning. Very typical for 14-year-olds in high school. She does not like working in teams in her science class. This is a social skill related to learning. Again, not unusual behavior to exhibit for a 14-year-old. But in order for either one of those skills to improve, Jaja needs activities that require her to work in teams and to take greater initiative or control over her learning. These skills can improve while at home practicing social distance. Look for videos from Cool School for more ideas. Moving on to the activity section of the progress report, or section 3. You will see a list of activities Jaja completed for the week, very far left. In the middle column, you will see the type of activities she completed. Creative activities require her to use her imagination and some type of media or medium. Physical activities require her to engage her body in movement. Cognitive activities require critical thinking and application of what is learned throughout the week. Social emotional activities involve working with others and/or identifying feelings. and academic activities involve subject matter like math, English, or science. Sometimes activities are going to fit multiple categories. In this instance, playing the flute is both a creative activity, using imagination and medium, and an academic activity, as Jaja has a band class her freshman year. In the last column, you will see that the amount of time spent on each activity is recorded. You then can tally and look at subtotals. What were the totals per category and how many hours were dedicated for the entire week? Was it greater than 30? Was it less than 30? What standard is acceptable for you? When you record and review weekly progress regularly, you'll be able to adjust week by week the types of activity your child is engaged in and the amount of time spent on specific tasks. So don't worry if it doesn't add up to exactly 30, 35, or 40 as you like. That leads us to personalized learning. This pandemic is giving your student or your children the opportunity to personalize their learning in ways they could never imagine. Personalized learning requires building and maintaining relationships and connections to individuals, the community, and environment. How to do that will be discussed in the second video of Monitoring Progress. You can find Cool School on social media. Reach out to us, like us on our website, our Facebook site, Instagram, and Twitter. Again, my name is Leah Robinson, and I'll talk to you soon.